When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get. No matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get. No matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. Toughening up, we messed up in the middle. Arguing lately and baby is giving me pain. Like Benjamin Button's a riddle. Oh. Sorry if you can't keep up with me now. How many times I keep bumping around? Oh. Too many times I trip on the line and you huffing and puffing, I'm sitting and crying. But something is changing, truth that I'm finding. We always find out that we both got the right to go. Some fast and others slow. Further along it shows we still got the plans to go, but we all got a purpose. We all got the right to go. We all got a purpose. When you see me get fantasies you keep became real when you made me. What I see I get. No matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. When you see you get fantasies you keep became real when you met me. What I see I get. No matter where I am, next to you is where I want to be. You always find out that we both got the right to go. We all got a purpose. When you see you get oh. Too many times I trip on the line and what I see I get low. Further along it shows still got the plans to be. When you see you get too many times I trip on the line and became real when you met me. When you see I
Up late nights on a Saturday, not at the club, wish I had a day just to turn up. Have to say my time's burnt up. Something like my pockets in the saddest way. Reality TV just laughs at me. Kinda like those bullies in high school. Behind the scenes was catastrophe. So could everyone quit telling me what I had to be? Just to be simple with you, brother, I'm truly glad to be a fuck up. Cause right now I'm down, so homie, what's up? I know I didn't grow to get here by being stuck up. Some people out seeing how much energy they can suck up, but I'm filling the cup up, passing it to my brothers. Maybe one day I'll buy a house for my mother. Up on the mountain, awesome helipad, so I can visit often. Send my dad golfing off with Steve Austin, stone cold focused. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. It's been a minute now, milking every opportunity. I should get a cow, never seen an obstacle that I couldn't get around. But I'm not from royalty, so I didn't get a crown. These thoughts were written down for those who sit and frown. Complain every day about the blessings they were given. How do you suppose those bros in Africa are living now? Maybe you could see the light if I could shift the clouds. So I'll try, but man, look how time flies. This year came and went like drive-bys. Mama still says she's surprised by my size, but this cat survives, still got my 9 lives. So what you wanna do? Go home, relax for 5 days cause you wanted to. I'd rather be out in Bombay, but I ain't mad at you. I'm not home to stay, I'm just passing through. There's things I have to do. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. I've I've been in the office, they asking me where I'm off. I'm thinking that I fell off. It's a bad decision to start off with. If I don't call back, don't be mad at me. Home with family is surely somewhere that I'd rather be. I've been on the road for just too long, hoping that I'll come soon. No, when that'll be, man, who knows? Guarantee y'all have something to show. Most of y'all complacent, none of y'all got patience. I know that for a fact, cause I'm part of that equation. Learned from the school of life, and this is orientation. Nothing could prepare me for what I recently been facing. Some say that gravity is too strong, but when you love, you really can't do wrong. So I'm sorry I can't move on, but I couldn't leave without this new song. Hey, cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home. Cause I'm looking for my way to the top. I've been working all day, working all night. Some people telling me to just stop, but I can't leave my family hungry, sleeping at night. There's no way, no. There's no way. There's no way, no. There's no way for me to come home.
They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So I will always find.
Wait, off in the distance. If you pass Boston, then you missed it. I thank God for this maze, cause here I found my way. I know that some can't say the same thing with reason blaming and people shaming. We get you nowhere. Did he just go there? Bitch, I don't care. One time don't mean one time. More time you'll need, that's fine. Cause when you succeed, you'll find you create the wave. You don't need no sign. I seen ace of spades on Labor Day, and trust me, I ain't received no dime. They ask me how can you be so kind. I ask you how can you be so blind. We don't have to be so wild. Why you wanna see the same style and just compare to yo? Something like everything on the radio. Me, I just faded though, because I know I got my music and I know just how to use it. Yes, I know just how to use it. So when your car broke down and you can't get to work, when you spilled juice all up on your favorite shirt, expletives is what you wanna say, but in your mind my music starts to play.
They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way. They ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die when darkness fills the sky. So I will always find another way.
So when your car broke down and you can't get to work, when you spilled juice all up on your favorite shirt, expletives is what you wanna say, but in your mind my music starts to play. Ask me how I know it'll be okay, because I know we'll live another day. Sunshine doesn't die, darkness fills the sky. So I will always find
What is good, everybody? Of course, the moment I change my camera, it's because when I get up, sometimes the autofocus on this thing can be pretty bad, folks. Sorry about that. One second. With your approval, I think we're gonna need to get a new camera approved with this grant funding here, folks. I'm using a Logitech HD 1080. 1080 my ass. This is more like a 180 at best. As in, oh, there it is. Hey, how y'all doing? Happy NFTuesday. What's good, Frisky Bumblebee? Oh, it was great seeing you. I think Fashion Week was historic. It was great to see you here succeed. Nice to see you. Let's see if the TV is working now. There it is. There it is. Hey. Fashion Week was a great time. It was, I think, one of those experiences I'll never forget. And I remember at one point just being like on the stage and like just minding my own business, but like was able to go backstage and change my outfit and go through the catwalk a couple times. I was feeling fierce, folks. I was feeling mighty fierce. I managed to snap a couple shots here. Wanted to come and share with y'all. Boom! Look at this one, ferocity. Here we go, just flying there. One of the most amazing things that you'll find from Fashion Week, in my opinion, are these special poses. That's right, new NFT emotes that are available on the market. 3 specifically from Fashion Week. If you go to emotes here, you can see there's one called Chic, one Fashionista, and one that's called Spotlight. Was a little tough to get, but there are still some available. There's only 100 of these, and originally by random. Did have to pick this up in the market, but felt like it was an important part of history and movement. The most important movement in the metaverse just yet. So, boom, this Spotlight NFT really is brilliant. So there was a couple different poses. There was the Fashionista, I think it was called. And then here's Chic. Boom. Or actually, I think that one is... Yeah, that one's Chic. Yeah. Speaking of which, I still got my Fashion Week gear on. That was for the late night sesh. I'm gonna get my reporter jacket on, of course. Got to be professional. There we go. Gonna keep the hat on. Digging the hat. What's good, Strake Abuse? Looking fantastic. I'm liking those kicks. Look at those kicks. What those kicks about? Wow. I'm digging those. We got Succeed in the house. Homie Juan Kenobi. Nightmare. We got 4 of you. You know what? That's fine because today we have one prize. I don't make noise. I like to make sure the people who are here get the opportunities because today, folks, we have a quite a great prize here. Seeing as I was able to get all 3, I wanted to share that excitement with one of you today. Somebody is going to walk away with an emote NFT. Not the most rare, not the least rare, somewhere in the middle. That's right. Somebody's going to walk away with a Chic emote. That's right. Right here, I got one of these lined up for you.
Do you have this emote yet? Tell me, chat, have you gotten one of these? The first NFT emotes in the metaverse, and I brought one home for the band. Drop some 9s in chat, folks. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Everything that we're doing right now is to really create value for our community, and little things like this, I think, just show how much we care. But at the same time, folks, with this $120,000 grant, we are going to be building out an entirely new and updated design of the Decentraland report. You see, take a good look here. For those of you who were here during this point in time, just take a good look. Our flower unfolded here, and the story of this flower is going to continue. And with this grant, we're going to evolve and take this Decentraland report HQ. It's gonna go to the next level. I can't wait. There's going to be some new updates here. I don't want to give away any of the surprises. But let's just say you're going to have a lot of ways to use your report token and to win report tokens. And this is ultimately going to be one community effort, a P2E experience around preservation of the history of Decentraland. So together, through our experiences, those stories are going to be captured in our reports. They're going to be captured in experiences. I don't want to give away too much, but you will all see it. It's going to be pretty exciting. Let's go. I do want to give a special shout out. We have a new On Earth badge holder right here. Somebody here owns 100. They had 99. The 100th NFT that they bought apparently was one of these On Earth badges, folks. So, congratulations, special thanks, special love. This person has a fine taste. They have a spotlight. I'm not sure who this is, but clearly they have good taste in NFTs here. Welcome to the On Earth band. They got Artifact. Oh, we got a monolith holder. This person's a real OG. Dang. All right, this person knows their... Oh, it's Maha. Maha, oh my gosh. Maha, you have the best. Wow. Epic clones there. I'm grateful that you're a part of the On Earth band now, and welcome. Make sure that you... Maha, if you're listening right now, make sure that you jump into our Discord channel for DCL Report. You can confirm that you are a badge holder. You can verify that through the Collab Land. And that'll open up a Chat on Earth channel where we have our inside conversations here for badge holders. So when you're in there, make sure you give a shout and you will be greatly welcomed. For everyone else, if you still want to grab yourself an On Earth badge before we inevitably reach the moon, and I say inevitably because, folks, we've been on CBS. This is a big deal. Not CBS, folks. We have a whole documentary. It's gonna go down in history here, folks. And your boy had a little spot, and I think that in itself says we're making our stamp not only in our own channels but other channels. People are taking notice to what we're doing here, and we're definitely on our way to the moon. DFam GG, much love on the follow. MF Doom OG, appreciate the follow. We're on our way, folks. These On Earth badges are designed to verify who was one of the first 999 supporters. So when we inevitably reach 1 million, when we get to that mark here on Twitch, we'll know who were the first 999 subscribers. You'll never lose that. It'll be your way of proving that beyond Twitch, beyond anything, and you can sell that value later on. So when we find ourselves on the moon at 999,000, you can sell this token because it'll give you higher perks, and it'll be that special badge That gives people the value of being here first. This is something we've been doing for a while now. Shout out to all my 9 On Earth badge holders and all my 99 On Earth badge holders. We sold out of both of those, and now we're on the 999. When we reach 9,999 followers, we'll release the next badge. But, I'm enjoying where we are right now. I have to say, it's easier for me to tend to the things that make this special for you. Rima, Strake Abuse, Frisky, everybody who's been here, Homie Juan Kenobi, Frank Morrison, DCL Curations, all y'all who've been here from the OG days. You already know we're always focused on creating things that are exciting. So without further ado, one of the original things that we created that was exciting was NFTuesday. If this is your first NFTuesday, let me know in chat. DFam, I'm assuming you've never been here for one of our NFTuesday events. Now, what is NFTuesday? Well, thanks to our sponsors, MetaZoo, Portion. Of course, we couldn't forget one of the most important partners, Expand. That's right. Expand is a platform for community creators like myself who hold events, have experiences, and we want to tell our story and have a sort of gamified community experience. Now, originally, they were created for people who stream for gaming, but your boy found this and was like, oh my gosh, it allows me to do things I can't do anywhere else. And it really made me excited the same way I got excited about Decentraland. It's a way for me to connect and create fun things for my community, and jumped on board. We were one of the biggest communities here on this platform. And why? Because we hold this event, NFTuesday. I'm going to share this link here. Now, as you'll see here, I'm going to be posting questions in this main post area. So, for instance, the first to climb to the top of the climbing wall gets plus 2 points. Everyone else gets plus 1 point. So you can see people climb to the top of the wall. They take their picture and they post it as a comment. Then I can like their post to give them a point and award them an extra point as the winner of that extra point to give them 2 points on the leaderboard. At the end, the person with the most points gets a special NFT, prize, wearable, so many opportunities. We got some prizes for runner-ups, but as I mentioned, today's first place prize is going to be none other than the Chic NFT emote. One of the first ever emotes, NFTs, in Decentraland and ever in any metaverse. No other metaverse has NFTs as emotes. So this is a historic piece that our first place prize winner is going to walk away with. If you're pumped and you think you actually have a chance at winning this today, drop a 9 in chat. I want to see how many serious competitors we have. Make sure, if you're serious about competing, jump on Expand and make sure you create your profile, you log in, and that you join and follow the community page. If you don't follow the community page, then you're not going to get your points counted here on the leaderboard. I'm telling you, Nightmare really does have a chance at winning today. I'll tell you. Homie Juan Kenobi, I know that you can win. I know that you've won before. You know, one of the reasons why we created NFTuesday is honestly we were pretty tired of every single giveaway, every prize being a raffle. You know, you get all the bots that can come in and sweep away, and they can fill up and kind of take away the odds. But here at NFTuesday, we even those odds. The only way you can win is by playing. So who's hungry enough to win it? We're going to see. To win your first points, first 5 people to respond with a selfie at the Decentraland Report HQ get plus 2 points. Everyone else gets plus 1 point. Let's see. So pretty simple. Go to that DCL Report HQ, take a selfie. Take a selfie. Oh, what's good, fam? Frisky Bumblebee looking great. We got some players in the house. Take your selfie. head on to the Decentraland Report HQ, and you're going to be able to... Oh, they have the down post option now too. You can upvote these things and down. That's pretty cool. Expand, I can confirm now. Expand is coming out with an app, folks. That's right. We're clearing our way towards an app on Expand. What does that mean? Well, I imagine it's still going to be convenient for us to do our responses and stuff on desktop during games. You can just screenshot, post here. It's pretty simple. But what it does mean is that I will be able to have a better experience managing that conversation ongoing via the app. So I can respond, I'll see notifications, and I think that's going to make it a lot more fun and exploring. You know, it's going to be like a Discord, but for our own community. That's how I really see it. Like, everything that we do here has more of a content experience than a text experience. Straka, I'm glad that you're here with us nonetheless. You better bet. Frank Morrison, kind of you. You know, I don't mind a head-to-head. Let's see who we have playing right now, and I'm going to show you how we can add these points. As we can see, we have 3 players already locked and loaded. Nightmare, and you can see I can give them all 2 points here. Homie Juan Kenobi, Frisky Bumblebee. We have some serious competitors here. And I think all of these people have played NFTuesday before, so this isn't going to be an easy matchup. Oh my gosh. Let me look at this guitar. Are you kidding me? There are some amazing wearables going on right now. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful to see. I think Metaverse Fashion Week has definitely expanded our palette of wearables. So why don't you, as our mission is here, NFTuesday, we're having fun, but we're also recording history. I need you to show me what was your favorite wearable from Fashion Week. It doesn't have to be on you. You know, you can take a picture of yourself, but if it's in the marketplace, if you think, you know, you have one that you like that you didn't buy, but you thought it was the best, what was, you know, just take a screenshot of that and show us. But what was your favorite wearable from this year's Metaverse Fashion Week? And post with the most upvotes or likes. I think that's it. Likes. I think that's what it is. Gets plus 2 points. Okay, so we're going to vote on which one really was the best through our likes. We'll see. If there are multiple that have the same, if you have the same as somebody else, then I'll give that person those points as well. But they won't add up the points. It's the post with the most votes. Let's see. Here we go. Which one was my favorite? Oh, Nikki Fuego's Machina hands were freaking amazing. I'm not Machina. That was like the skin. That was amazing. Hands down, absolutely. It was a unique piece. But, you know, we're all moved in different ways. I have to say there is a lot of competition. For me, you know, I'll say something I really loved, even though it is kind of, you know, you could say is a little mainstream, but one of my favorite wearables that seriously came out, I'm going to show you right here, this one. Boom, look at this. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm going to get this. Look at this, like, it just looks comfy. It's my vibe, you know, like, let's see. We're going to go, definitely, boom. I think we're going to go with these right here, or boom, I think that we need to do something about. No, what we need is this. There we are. Love it. Vibes. The vote. Oh my gosh, that jacket though. What? Deny is. I'm not gonna lie. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, Zeus has transcended physical form. Has only retained the most essential. Wow. Oh, is that my DCL Curations is a microphone. This is speaking to me. Oh, there's a QR code on the back. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Let me see if it works. Turn around, DCL Curations. Let me see that back. Come here. Here, wait, turn around the other way because I'm getting an angle. I need to get a better... Oh my god, this is ferocious. If this works, though. I think this is a first ever. Alright, here we go. Drum roll, please. Oh, it worked! The mic Discord, it takes you to his Discord channel. Let's go! This is dope. First ever. People, let's make some noise for DCL Curations. Look at the little feet. They're little headphone jacks. Wow. People, might be one of the best. This might be one of the... And it's always on. Look, you can turn it down. You can turn it up. Look at that, folks. It's freaking always on. Oh my gosh, it says it on there. Amazing. Well done. Well done, sir. And the fact is, this is a community-made... I love it. But apparently I have no hearts anymore. My hearts have been removed. They're saying I'm heartless? Okay. Look at that. I'm kind of dry in the lips right now, DCL Curations, but sending you all the love. Made by Cyclopea. Cyclopa made this. I'm not surprised because Cyclopa is a Dawn. Well done, Cyclopa. Fancy knows what's up. We have such a great community, folks. I have to say, quality goes far beyond quantity, and I think we have a lot of quality in this community. It's been something where it's been a pleasure. We've all worked together to create this platform, and it's amazing to see other people do this as well. As you know, I'm always looking at different projects that are out there, and how this whole space, I feel like Decentraland has pioneered what it means to be a metaverse on so many levels, from community to events to tokenomics and just the value and the everything they have around their token. They've really pioneered every aspect. But from here, we're going to see a lot of other metaverses arise, and some of them are going to be are going to try and compete. I don't think anyone can ever compete with Decentraland, but there are going to be ones that want to connect and be a different dimension. So, as you know, one of the reasons why we built the Decentraland report right here is because of Medieval Plaza. Why? Because we believe in freaking medieval culture, Renaissance, all that stuff is just like, my favorite game ever was Age of Mythology or Age of Empires, Civilization. So I've been to Renaissance fairs, all of that's great. We have a new metaverse. I've been telling you about this. It's been out there building, called Aradina. They just recently announced that Animoca invested in there, and I'm telling you this is not sponsored information. This is me telling you so you be aware. The medieval metaverse is on the way. How does this relate to Decentraland? I think each one of these plazas in Decentraland are going to connect to these other metaverses. They're going to be portals and hubs to all these different metaverses that are going to want to partner with the pioneering metaverse, Decentraland. They're all going to want to integrate. They're all going to want to connect. So how is Decentraland going to manage this? They have different plazas for different kinds of culture, one of those being the medieval plaza. And I can assure you, I have high hopes that Aradina one day, obviously nothing has been approved of this, but one day they will connect, hopefully, to the other metaverses, and they've said that that's something they'd be interested in. So imagine having an experience that crosses into Decentraland here in Medieval Plaza. It's important for me to tell you this because a recent milestone has happened. Aradina has been invested in by Animoca Brands. For those of you who don't know Animoca, they were investors in both the Sandbox as well as Phantom Galaxies. They have definitely made a track record of having great picks, and it's exciting to see that they're behind Aradina. They have a brand new white paper and roadmap that have just come out. And if you've heard me rant about Aradina in the past, and sheesh, I even talked about it on the CBS on this CBS documentary. Here we go. Let me see if we can pull that up right here. Here we go.
There'll be tech metaverses for companies, and to have company headquarters in the metaverse, like collaborative spaces. There's not going to be one metaverse to rule them all.
Wait, where is it? There it is.
It's going to be a metaverse for each kind of person, whether or not you're a medieval.
Boom. Thank you, DY2K. I appreciate that big time. Big time. This is something I have to say. I get excited about these topics. So sometimes people hear me talk about this and they see me as sort of over the top expectations and getting people too excited about this. But first of all, why should I hide how excited I am about this, right? People ask me questions about it. I talk to them about it, and take it as you wish. You asked me in the first place. So if that's the case, it's something that I'm passionate, that's like a hobby of mine that has definitely taken shape into something much bigger than that. It's something that I'm definitely doing my best just to share what I find exciting. I have a full-time job. I work in a tech company that I'm so excited about. I can't even tell you. We work in the space of digital health, and we're doing amazing things, and it's, I have to be honest, it really does make me even more excited than the metaverse and crypto and NFTs. Like, I love this, but what we stand to do with Point Motion is on a whole other level to serve people. And so that's where I feel like that's my duty, that's my full-time responsibility, and that's what brings me forward. At the same time, like a farmer, his full-time responsibility is his farm. There's only so much time you can till the soil, and there's still some hours in the day. Yeah, you sit down, you start carving wood, and maybe after years and years of doing this, you start getting really good at carving wood. And then after years and years and years later, people say, people start paying you for these carvings, and like that's pretty much what happened to me. Like, I'm a full-time farmer, but I'm really also just an artist at my core, and that's where this has all come out. And special thanks, appreciate you, Metacrowner, for the Prime sub. Much love. I'm doing well, and I have to say, your sub definitely makes it better. we are a small community, but I feel like we definitely hold a shared purpose, which is navigating and experiencing this journey through the metaverse and its evolution together. The reason why I first started the Decentraland report was to teach family and friends about the metaverse and just to show them what was happening here. They always ask me, and instead of telling them a story each week, I said, you know what, just check out this video. Here's the video of my last report, and if you want to follow along, maybe you don't have time to log in, but you can watch the report, and that'll fill you in. Sim, Metacriner, eu falo português, eu sou metade brasileiro. Acabei de voltar do Brasil, já tô sentindo falta do pão de queijo e das coxinhas lá, mas eu sou metade brasileiro e falo português. Vamos lá, galera brasileira. Opa! Gostei de ver. Tem mais brasileiro aqui? Are there more Brazilians? Could I ask you to let me know your point of view on my grant request on the DAO? Absolutely. Metacroner, I will absolutely do that. On Thursdays, I always make it a point to go through the DAO. Send me a message on... drop yourself on Twitter. Drop your Twitter handle. I'll follow you so we can chat. Send me the message via Twitter so I can get to it later. On Thursday, I go through all the governance things that people send me. There's because I am a delegate for the DAO. There are I've been delegated VP, so people send me this. So every Thursday, I do these things live where I go through DAO requests. Send it to me on Twitter. I'll try to get it today, but I can't promise because we're gonna be pretty busy here with NFTuesday, and after that, Toaster does require my attention. Drop me your ETH address. If it's going to be tomorrow, like I said, I can't guarantee you. If I do that for you, then everyone's going to expect me to do that. So I can't guarantee you, but I will check it out afterwards. Because I do make it a point to go through these things. I want to look through and do the due diligence. I need at least 30 minutes to really get the minimum of what I need. And I can't do that right now because we're going to hop on through NFTuesday events and we got NFTs to give away. But I will do my best. I will say, just for the record moving forward, and tell me if you're in chat, have I not said this before? And I've done this, I preach this, I've done this myself for every single DAO proposal, except for grants. If you're putting up a grant specifically, you need to, in my opinion, and if you want to be the most successful, go to forum.decentraland.org. Okay? Go to governance and create a post here and pass it around in the community. People will post their feedback. Metacrowner, would have had more. I respect you, but I would have had more respect for you if you came to me and said, "Hey, Kevin, I'm working on a proposal for the DAO. I've put together a topic post here in the forum, and I would love your feedback. And in 3 days we're gonna be, or in 3 days we're gonna get the feedback, and then the next 3 days we're gonna make edits." So that by this time next week, we're going to be posting it to the DAO. What's going to happen is I'm going to see that you respect my time. I'm going to be more excited to look through it. I'm going to give you my feedback, and I'm going to be even more excited to vote for it and get other people to vote for it when I see that you took that feedback and you edited your DAO proposal. That process will do you so well. So put your Twitter address there for me, Metacrowner. I will connect with you on Twitter, and then just send me a message, and we can talk there. But the thing is, if I don't follow you on Twitter, then you can't send me messages because of the way that things are just so fishy, folks. I just can't even keep that open anymore. It's crazy. I can't even tell you, even since the CBS thing, it's been It's been tough. I've been on high alert, folks. If you're watching, just give me this. Just let me have this in life, please, hackers. I need this one. Yes. If you're in the On Earth band, if you have one of these 999 On Earth badges, you get like 24/7 access to my knowledge and information in our Discord channel. So if you don't want to wait until here to hear about the latest things on our Adena, if you want to ask me what are the things that you're focused on, whatever it is, if you want to have the ability to talk about that at any time, all you need is one of these On Earth badges, and that will give you access to our Discord channel. I'm not trying to push this on you. I'm just trying to say if you wanted that kind of access, then that would be your way of doing that. This is the Discord link right here. So if you wanted to join our DCL Report Discord, inside there, when you verify the token, that's where you'll find the On Earth channel. Let's see. Alrighty. Ooh, this one is fire. I'm liking this. DY2K, honestly. I'm just going to call you Deny. I think that's the easiest thing for me to do. Ooh, these kicks are fire. Sexy Bunny, let's go. Homie Juan Kenobi. That was a pretty good one. I'm going to like all of these, get you that 1 point. The one with the most likes was Zeus. So Zeus, boom. You're getting that extra point there, buddy. Congrats. On to our next challenge. I think it's important after all this excitement. I think it's important always to remember there are different places for different things in Decentraland. And while sometimes it's about madness, sometimes it's about staying calm. So show me a place in Decentraland that makes you feel calm. Maybe just you personally, you know? Just makes you feel at ease. Let's see. For me, let's see. Where's a place that makes me feel calm in Decentraland? Thinking. I think over here, the astrology center has always been my place, and around here there used to be, that's why I'm wondering if there still is, like a universe experience where you're like in the middle of outer space, and outer space is calming to me. The website URL for the community page is right here, the full one. Here we go. I can definitely see they've updated this. It's looking beautiful. Oh, you know what? This is kind of calming right here. Oh, yeah. You know what? This is my spot right here. Simple days. Simple days, folks. Right here. The shed. This is symbolic for me. This reminds me of, oh, it does remind me of my calm place. When I was in college, there was a practice room where I had my piano, and, you know, life changes and what you think determines your future, right? At different stages in life. But for me, I feel like one place that exists beyond any dimension is that little practice room with that piano. Like, you can be at any point in time, anywhere, and being in what they call the shed, right? Being in that shed it's like everything in the world nothing mattered, just the music that was being made in that moment. That was my calm place. Show me in Decentraland a place that reminds you of your calm place. I want to see. And I'm sure history wants to see. I mean, that's the whole point here, is that years from now, people are going to look back and wonder what was happening in Decentraland, and the stories and experiences we share here on the Decentraland Report is going to be how we tell that story. And I think it's important to mention, since we're here, I think it's very important to mention, we have our applications opening on Thursday. That's right, during Thursday's stream, we will be opening up our applications for Decentraland reporters. That's right, if you want to be a Decentraland reporter, you earn cash, fiat cash, you earn token, our report token, you earn wearables, and you also get the right to make proposals within the Decentraland Report DAO. So you can submit proposals into our DCL Report DAO. There's a lot that goes into being a reporter. Mainly what it comes down to is you have a 1-hour time slot once a week where you come into Decentraland and you tell us what's happening and what you've discovered and what you think about what's happening in Decentraland. And in that way, you are recording that point in history and you earn your token. And keep in mind, the report token has a whole bunch of utility that we could get into more if y'all have questions. You can also apply Brazilian, Portuguese speakers. We're going to be accepting speakers in any language. So I welcome anybody, whether in Portuguese and English. The main thing you need is an internet access, camera, and you need to be able to, and actually there's ways of, if you don't want to show yourself, there's ways around the camera element too. If you've ever seen me do the avatars, you know what I mean. You do have a lot, DCL Zeus. Think about it this way. There are a billion. Let me see. I think off the top of my head. So if you wanted to learn about the tokenomics, this is where you can find out. Right now, our token is just distributed to our on-Earth badge holders and people who had popes from previous events. There are a billion tokens. So a lot of our, people who had on-Earth badges, they had like anywhere from 1 to 10 million of these tokens. But if you want to see what the allocation looks like, you can see here, founding community, 300, so 30% of the entire supply was airdropped to those on-Earth badge holders. And then we have our team that's and then we have rewards for viewers, incentives for reporters, and we have airdrops for future partners. So we have people who are creating a lot of different things, incorporating the report token. I can confirm that it is happening. I can't tell you exactly what, but there will be utility for this token. There already is through the DAO, but we're talking about if you want to have advertising placement on the Decentraland report, when there are, let's just say, a lot of reporters covering and talking about the metaverse, if you want to have advertising space, that's going to be through the report token. If you want to have coverage on the report, you can get that through the report token. If you want to vote on or off reporters, you do that through the report token. You can see all the different sort of use cases and utilities here. But yeah, this is something I'm really excited about, and essentially is just creating a whole economy around a decentralized news broadcast experience. One that essentially this economy is going to dictate And what I theorize is that the content that we want to see as people, the kinds of reporters, the kinds of personas we want to see, the people who we trust, and they're going to be incentivized to be someone who we trust, because if not, they'll lose their position. So like, I think it changes the perspective of I'm a reporter working for a news station to I'm a reporter working for the people. What's the information that the people want and deserve? And it's by providing that I'm going to continue to be able to get the benefits and rewards of being a reporter, comparatively towards where most of the incentive is coming from a news broadcast station, centralized, that it can say, oh, let me have you say the things that are in my best interest. So it's a different approach towards news and information dissemination. Amazing. I would be honored, Metacrown. Metacrowner, come on Thursday. I'm going to be announcing and releasing the application for that. If you're an On Earth badge holder, you already know. You already have the application. So immediately 1 week before full applications came out, I dropped that in the On Earth channel in Discord. So if you're an On Earth badge holder and you want to apply, then you got first dibs. So head into the Discord channel, grab that application form, and get started. Metacrowner, looking forward to it. I'm so excited, especially because eu quero ver minha família brasileira aqui, mano. De boa. A gente tem que aumentar aqui. Let's see who's found their calm within Decentraland. Here we go. Yes. I was going to say that was my second pick, Nightmare. Yes. Waifu Fantasyland in full effect at the end of a long, hard day. Here we go. Homie Juan Kenobi. Mental Health Garden. That couldn't be, you couldn't be in a better place. Deny, I couldn't agree more. On that beach, full flex mode with the Gecko fam. Well done. Let's see. Sometimes people come in late. Let me double check. Okay, we got Deny here. And Frisky Bumblebee. Here we go. First 5. Everybody else gets only +1, so well done. The first 5 bonus points have been collected. What's good? Good night, Mr. Moonchain. How you doing? Welcome. I see it's your first time here with us, and I'll say you're coming at quite an eventful moment. We are in the middle of NFTuesday. It is the biggest scavenger hunt in Decentraland. We set up riddles, challenges, all sorts of things where you have to compete in Decentraland and find those challenges, get your answer and your post right here in our community page, which is on this platform called Expand. It's kind of like Discord for content creators and our communities, so we can create all these posts. Has all the stuff Discord offers, not all the APIs and stuff, but they're kind of an early stage. They give us this awesome leaderboard though, where basically I can count your points for NFTuesday by liking your posts. That gives your points here on the leaderboard, and the person with the most points today is gonna win the grand prize, and then we have some runner-up prizes as well. Grand prize today is going to be the first ever NFT emote of Decentraland. Bound to be a keeper, folks. Metacrowner, you have the right... That's exactly how we think about it. So you have the right mentality. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we can do together. It's gonna be exciting. So yeah, basically every donation that comes through Expand 50% of it goes to our community mods. So by being a mod on this channel, you're a reporter. By being a reporter and being modded on this channel, then you'll get a split of you'll get regular report tokens dropped to you for you to claim. And you'll also have a percentage of, so 50% of all the donations that come through this channel, 50% go to like our video editor, our operations, the cost for us to have our stream, going into Decentraland, the server, stream server, all that. 50% goes towards that. The other 50% gets divided evenly between all the reporters. So last time our reporters got like I think it was like $120 sent to them in the last distribution. So it's nice, little things like that. Once we get big, right now we only have 366 members and 8 subscribers. We're going to work together and make the Decentraland Report the biggest metaverse news broadcast. And there are going to be millions of people here. And it's going to pay to be one of these reporters. It's going to be sick. But, we're looking out into the future, seeing what's possible. DCL Zeus, I got you on that. You'll have to make up for it in this next bonus challenge. Get you your point there. All right, folks. Your next bonus challenge is find me in Decentraland. That's right. First person to find me in Decentraland and post a selfie is going to get a bonus point. First person. First person +2, second person +1. Oh, it's a race up the stairs. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who is it? Deny! Quick, take that picture. Denied. Take the picture. Quickly. Oh, people could see my coordinates. I forgot to hide my coordinates. Well, Shazam. There you go. Let's see. I think Deny and Zeus might have gotten that one. We'll have to do some more of those. In the meantime, meet me at the boathouse for animals. A little riddle there for you. First person gets +2. Everyone else +1. All right, I'm hiding this time, you sneaky folks. Oops, and looks like you caught some alpha from my screen here. Folks, welcome to ASM Cortex. People, if you don't know about Altered State Machine, then you need to do your homework on this. Do not miss this, because this is one of those examples of using NFTs that is going to change how people interact and how people operate online. Remember how everyone needed a Texas Instrument? It was like a main thing, like, oh yeah, you have to have a Texas Instrument calculator. Well, this could potentially be the case where everyone needs an artificial intelligence brain. These brains can be trained to do everything from trade DeFi to be your avatar in the metaverse, taking on your character's form and running around as your character, doing things like Wonder Zone and other things and collecting. You can use these brains and load them into play to earn games that will earn you token. So this has been, I got this in the Genesis when it first came, and I've been telling the On Earth band about this since the beginning. Maybe people who are just hearing about it now, but if you listen and you got one of those brains, then you could have claimed their token today, and that's basically that's happened. They're going to be doing a discovery auction, which is quite complex. We can talk about it another time, but a lot of stuff happened today. Altered State Machine, Aradina dropped their new roadmap right after talking about their new investment round from Animoca. I showed you this, but as I was saying before, Aradina has had their lead equity round. There has been led by Animoca. Animoca is definitely a leader in the space. Do your research on them, but they are also invested heavily in the Sandbox. I think they led the equity. They led an equity round with them as well. They own Blowfish Studios, which is making Phantom Galaxies. They know a thing or two about blockchain gaming, and Ardina will be their sort of shining glory of the medieval metaverse. And I think that is a story that it carries power around the world, regardless of it being a blockchain game. There's a lot of story and experiences that can be had around this. So that's why I was bullish on it from the beginning. And you can see where we are right now in the roadmap. And I can assure you that this whole process was very enjoyable to go through. Seeing their team create their responsiveness and conversation and professionalism within the community, and their really in service to their holders, and their want to create a really great game. They love games, and they wanted to make a fun game, and it comes out in the way they're building this. They want to think about this on a deep. It almost feels like when you were making games with your friends and deciding the rules as a kid. It just brought back that feeling of being able to, have a community which you have regular report for. Like a lot of these projects, you get a lot very pumpy, and there's a lot of random people that come and go. But here's people join, and they're there for the culture, they're there for the story. So I guess the next thing they're going to be having is off-chain questing. Use your NFTs to. There are these NFT warrior characters. You can use them for off-chain staking, and that gives you, some of their token. They have a partnership with Polygon. They're moving their assets from ETH to Poly if you want. They're going to launch their they're launching in Seedify their token. Their Battleground. So basically, their game that they're developing is scheduled to come out Q4 2022. So the end of this year, we're expecting to see the full public launch, which, of course, in Battleground esports tournaments, so with it, this is going to be exciting. This is going to be a lot of growth up until here, you better bet. So, literally, as you can imagine, with that happening, which I told y'all was going to happen, I told y'all this was going to pop off. So with that, literally, you can see here, definitely a nudge in the trading volume. The question is, will this continue? We'll see. 1 month after they launched, they had a big up in their trading volume, it looks like. But look, there was only 13 sales. So these were really rare pieces that sold for a high amount of ETH. So that's why you see this is 13 sales, right? 32, 39, 28. Today, we've had 34. So that is definitely in line with some of this earlier, more active points. But yeah, today the floor has gone up quite a bit. It says 0.075, but that's actually not the case. Like, I've tried to refresh OpenSea, but literally so many sales are happening for this that the floor hasn't even changed. Like, I think this one might be for sale. Yes, okay, so there's, let's see. Looks like this is might be the only one below 0.1. So I'm pumped for the medieval metaverse. Oh, looks like people found their way to the boathouse. Here we go. Well done. Who was first? First on here is Zeus. That's who I got. Select winner. Very close, Nightmare. Very close indeed. Here's your next challenge. Find where the cat came back. And here's a hint. Here's a hint for you. Make sure you look on the map. You'll find the answer in a point of interest. Check the map. You'll find the answer in a point of interest. Simple as that. Oh yeah, this... Wow. This gear, this Vogue gear though, come on. Drippity drip. I love this. Flash Rex Whale Sanctuary. Oh my god, this is so funny. I love MetaZoo. Folks, I can't wait to see what they do with the update of the DCL Report HQ. I really can't. It's going to be next level. And everyone who is an on-Earth badge holder is going to be getting monthly wearable airdrops guaranteed for at least a year. If our mission succeeds, then you will get that indefinitely. It's going to be something that we want to do ongoing. But essentially what we're going to do is a part of those wearables are going to get dropped to the on-Earth badge holders. And then the other part is going to go into the market for sale. And it's through that other part that we're going to fund our regular activities, developers, servers, blah, blah, blah. You know, our video editor. So the idea is that every month we're going to release a new wearable that's going to highlight an amazing person, event, something that is memorable that month in Decentraland. The following month will be we'll release the wearable, and that'll be what we do every month. So essentially, it'll be like the rookie playing cards of DCL wearables. So it's going to be like different people who did amazing things in each month. Maybe it could be a company. Maybe it could be an organization. It could be anything. It's going to be, history laid in cloth, folks. Oh, it's going down. Gary, people. Oh my gosh, it's Gary. Folks, if you don't know who Gary is, I'm gonna just correct that right now. Gary DCL is, imagine him, he's like the, what's the name of that one guy? Usain Bolt of Decentraland. He truly is. He just watch this. Check this out. Just amazing skill. Look at this. Look at this speed and agility and precision, folks. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. This is ability. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Gary, it's great to see you, Gary. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh, is that Gary he has an On Earth band hat. I am honored. Honored, Gary. Folks, just as a note, and I think this is important to mention, out of 1,000 available On Earth band hats, there are less than 100 left. Currently, there are 87 on. It's only 15 mana to mint. There are only 87 out of 1,000 left. If you don't have an On Earth band hat, I suggest you get one now. There will definitely be special areas that you'll need this hat to get into. So eventually we'll have special events, and this hat is going to also be a sort of OG marker for events and accessing certain things. It could be a masterclass put on by leading executives in the music industry. Not to alpha leak anything. When you mean by new On Earth swag, do you mean like royalty tokens? Do you mean clothing, specifically like On Earth clothing? I think if y'all are interested in seeing more On Earth clothing, we can definitely do more of that. It's not something that was hugely. I'll tell you, the very next thing we're doing for the On Earth band is actually our next royalty token drop. So we're probably going to move this to April because I'm still working on getting the grant and getting things set up with this. I don't know if I have time to do this right now. But April, probably what we can do is, it's instead of it being the royalty token is going to be specifically like a drop for one song, you're going to get all the songs. So every single song from this album, the royalty token is going to drop. Peace out, Frisky. So yes, these royalty token drops are going to be the next drop, and essentially what that is and I can do, you know what, I could probably do wearables for each one of those. Like we can have a specific, like the album cover itself can be the basis for inspiration behind a wearable that comes with that token drop. So we can do like, you know, the 12 songs, right? You'll get tokens for all those 12 songs. And then from there, you can get, you know, like it'll be like a wearable as well, like a seedling. And like we can have maybe like one that's a 100 mint, right, for the 9, you know, one that's a 10 for the, you know, for the people who hold 10, right? The 9 on Earth. One that's a 100 mint for the people who are the 99, and one that's 1,000 mint for the people who are the 999 on Earth badge. Like we'll do something like that probably. But my number one thing right now, and what I want us to, like, so we're, you know, NFTuesday, we got a lot of work to do, folks. Like, we should really be working on building right now. But at the same time, we can never skip out on NFTuesday. It is it's like our rice and beans, folks. It's going to keep us sane through the exciting adventures to come. What's up, Shake and Bake? You shaking and baking? What's good? Let's see if people found. Drop a link there, Crypto Tangu. Is that the thing that, is that this thing right here? Is that this thing? Amazing form. Yeah, freaking Gary pretty much shut that one down for us, Gary. Come on. Come on, Gary. Shut it down for us, Gary. Listen, Gary is the parkour. He's got flubber stacked in his shoes. It's just not fair. He is the parkour lord. That's for sure. Gary was playing earlier. I saw him at MetaZoo. He is a parkour Jedi. Folks, how long have you been? I want to know, like, this community. I see a lot of you regularly. I'm just want to gauge. I want to survey real quick. How many months, give or take, have you been in the metaverse? Let's say crypto aside, because the crypto thing was like around for a while before this whole metaverse space sort of took off. So just in terms of the metaverse, how many months would you say you've been in the metaverse? The day after DCL Zeus, after MetaFest ended, he was like, next one, not me. I'm not missing the next one. What do you think has been the biggest challenge up until this point? Has there been a challenge? Or what do you think, is something you think could have been improved on? That's big facts. I mean, now, at least these days, there's a lot to come back to on and off because of the events. I feel like a lot of bigger companies too are getting here, that they're putting together events. Metaverse Fashion Week was amazing. Why is this taking so long? The builder for owners, that's true. And the thing is, I feel like they knew that and they tried to fix it, and then they kind of were like, well, this isn't our priority right now. I think that was I think that's really what happened. Like they started to build like an in-game builder. They released the beta. I for one didn't use it because it was giving me less triangles than in the builder for the online. So I was like, no, I'm gonna keep my triangles. I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot there. There's so much more you can do now. That's right. Once you start to learn Blender, it's not as bad. That's for sure. Straka says, I think Decentraland should have a different kind of action, real P2E games in it, for example, because the events, although are cool, they're turning out to be more or less the same. That's true. That is true. There's only so many ways you can do an event. There's not, homie Juan Kenobi had the right answer. Zeus had the right answer. Well done. Well done, well done. People voting in the DAO need to stop voting against the OGs who want to build. I agree, Crypto Tengu. I think we need... what's good? Shuckerinks, I appreciate that big time. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I agree. People in the DAO need to stop voting against the OGs. We literally need to say, hey, if you meet this bar of expectation for getting community feedback and making this bar of quality for a DAO proposal, our mission should be to approve as many as possible. Don't be mad at a OG or somebody who's been around building and they're getting another grant. Don't be mad because they were here doing that before and it's been like that. So I think it would be kind of ridiculous to say the people who've been working so hard in building here, you're just going to block them off. I'm thankful that we were able to get approved here for our DAO proposal. And, I think hopefully Thursday, what we're going to do is we're going to look over, I'm setting up a public Trello board where we can track all the build for all the progress, all the spending, everything that we're doing. We want to do it in a transparent way so that we can build something awesome. And hopefully we do such a great job and we get inspired and we can, have the community get behind it, fund things through the wearables that we're doing every month, have enough to continue doing everything that we're doing without the funds from the DAO. That is ultimately what we want to do here. I mean, for most part, you can do whatever you want on your land, but I think since we do still have a shared community space, there is definitely a mob rule about things. We do share a world, and I think this is something we can learn and have a new opportunity to do things the right way. We have a new technology, a technology that had never been available to people in the past. Never have people within a community like this been able to verifiably have their voice tallied, and based on their investment and contribution to building this space, this little part of this bigger universe we're in, that you would have a say proportionally to your investment in that space. And that, for me, I feel like weighs in on so many things, like how soon were you here, how much did you build, did you create, did you support, did you invest, so many things that go into it. And I think, yes, there's a level of the same issues we had to deal with before, but we do have a new opportunity here. And as a Decentraland delegate, I think that it's been something where I have taken it upon myself to make sure I'm voting on projects and I'm giving people opportunities through these grant proposals. Just earlier, before I get into announcing the prize winner and see who finds me there, just earlier, somebody was asking us to vote on a grant proposal here. And I have to go through each one of these, and I want to give each one of them their fair share of time. This is the one that I was being asked to go through. One-time payment for a grant. I have a community on Telegram focused to teach Portuguese speakers how to get in Decentraland and know this amazing world. I'm a moderator of Zero to Hero Streamer 2. helping people in there to make their projects come true. I'm only reading this and going through this right now because apparently it ends in 2 days before my stream, so might as well, I want to give them an opportunity right here. My team are working on Twitter to let people from all the platforms know Decentraland and get weekly news. We're working with some big brands to bring them to Decentraland, to the Decentraland metaverse. Brands like churches, crypto exchanges, Brazilian music artists, and clothing brand. We will work with people who want to become a Decentraland wearable, teaching in DCL teaching. It should be them everything since Blender from Blender to publishing. I got it. I'm not a stickler on language barriers at all. My mother, she speaks 2 languages, right? She's from Brazil, so I have no issue on that. But what I will say is I'm going to give this the same look I give everybody's. And what I say is, you send me the DAO on the forum so I can give you my feedback. So now if I don't agree with it, I'm not going to, just because you have one day, I'm not going to approve it just because I want to see, we have to hold each other accountable. I expect you to hold me accountable as well. On my Telegram community, I have only 3 moderators to 300 members. All of us are working hard every day and help new players start things like how to set up MetaMask, how to create your avatar, how to buy mana. My work is there to bring new people to the community. All right. With the funds from the grant, they're going to pay moderators monthly to be motivated. To bring people, they're going to pay for Twitter ads as well. We've already said in the past that we don't want to do, DAO, these DAO proposals are for creation and for building specifically. So that is a little tough for me to get behind because even if sometimes it can be a little bit for to say, we want to have somebody who's going to be out promoting, and they're going to be talking and building relationships and that's one thing you can pay, but a Twitter post, you pay amount money, ads go, it's done. It's just not something I could necessarily get behind because also what about optimizing Twitter? You get into okay, what are the costs per click? And it just gets fuzzy there. I'm going to say I don't have time to go through all the notes, but this needs to be revised. In my opinion, this needs some work. I'm not going to vote against it because I do see the genuine desire to bring people into this space, and I love that. But I will say it doesn't meet the threshold for what I think needs to be here for I have my questions, and if at least there was and I love this wearable, I do, but if there was already a forum where I could comment on it, that would have been the place for me to get started here. Let's see, there's a Google Drive. Okay. I like this. This I like. Okay. I like this. Trust me, I'm all about this. So, if you want to know what I would want to see in order for, I think number one, let me see where the grant funding. Okay, so you're going to improve documents that I already have like this, an explanation about. So you don't need funds. Money is not required to do this, to improve a document. That's just what I'm going to say. It's nothing against you. I would have put this anonymously in a forum, But if you want to keep asking, so what I'm going to say is like, you can improve documents and build your brand and do that. It doesn't cost money like to do that. Spend grant on promotion on Twitter. I am personally not for you. You know, that opens a whole rabbit hole when you talk about I'm going to spend grants promoting on Twitter. You know, use grants for something that you can uniquely do and build something like if the, you know, that's all we wouldn't give you. We'd probably, what we would do is we would go in the DAO and approve for the foundation to hire somebody to have, because managing Twitter ads isn't as simple as just putting ads on Twitter. It's a lot, there's some more complexities to it than that, and you'd probably want it done by the foundation themselves, or at least somebody affiliated through the foundation, because also they're in charge of what they want to be marketing. And if you're promoting it through Twitter, then your marketing isn't guaranteed to be in alignment to what they're promoting at any time. So it's just wouldn't be efficient. I'll pay for moderators in Telegram and Discord. This grant is enough to cost 6 months. So ideally, it should be something that I think the amount is not, you're not asking for a lot. Personally, my suggestion would be to look at other successful DAO proposals that have been approved and look at and copy what they're doing. There's already been a lot of successful DAO proposals. One's for content creators, one for community builders, for speakers, all that. Find the ones that have been successful and copy and look at what they did that was successful and how they displayed that information. Submit it again. This is going to be done in a couple days. Take this feedback and feedback from other people, submit it again, and you will get this through. You will get the funds. This is not a no. This is make those changes, make it clear. I think that you need to build something here that is going to benefit. This looks like it's a mainly benefiting to your community. You know, it's like building your community. How can you tie that to the value of Decentraland? You could say, like, you have to think about that for yourself. Like, for me, it was about, you know, creating wearable prizes for reporters who were capturing the story of Decentraland. So it was a reward that would go to people who are essentially sharing the story and sharing the message of Decentraland. So the money that was invested in that directly benefited, because all the content and visual, and it was like, I see that's what you're trying to do here, but it needs to be a bit more, I don't know if Telegram and a Discord group is, I think if you started to do something where you have streamers, I think that would be more in alignment. You can still get it. Metacrowner, don't take my words as hurtful. Don't, you know, and I don't want you to think that I'm trying to withhold your success. I'm trying to show you that what information I need in order for me to get behind deploying the funds and taking to the next level. You could get the funds now. I don't think you'll be as successful, and I don't think you'll find as much growth as if you were to approach it the way that I'm telling you to. But you could still do it. But how much do you want your $3,000? How far do you want your $3,000 to take you? Do you want it to take you 6 months, or do you want it to take you 12 months? You know, do you want to use that $3,000 to build something that can be self-sustaining and go on forever? Thank you, Metacrowner. I'm happy to hear that you're taking it that way, and I want to see you succeed. And I know this can get through. You might still get people to be able to back it, but for me personally, because I'm using the voting power of other people that have delegated to me their voting power, so I have to hold a certain threshold of quality, which I've made it clear to the delegate, the people who've given me that I'm going to be fair and even across the board as to this is the quality that we want. And I'm not just going to say, no, you'll see on Thursday, I'm going to really try and give feedback and help people see and give them tips on how to approach this, i.e. going into the forum, looking at previously successful and approved DAO proposals and saying, let me see one that has been approved that's like what I'm doing. So here we go, past DAO proposals. And folks, I'm not just these are all the past ones, right? And I'm only saying this because I've had a lot of experience in the DAO. I've definitely I continue to say how important this part of Decentraland is, and I hope people are paying attention to that. It's time to give out our prize. I'm going to go ahead and tally the score one final time. Here we go. Well done, Zeus. Well done, homie. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. First place goes to Zeus. Zeus, congratulations. I always get that wrong. We have some runners up. Homie Juan Kenobi, Nightmare. Frisky Bumblebee. And Deny. Drop your ETH, Addy, for the prize. There you go. I'm always down to talk. Thursday is my best time during the stream. I have to admit, like, ever since this CBS thing, folks, like my consulting, my consulting times are completely booked. I literally have no time for outside calls. Like, I literally have major companies, individuals, people, like, I'm going to be honest, like right now, it's been so much I've had to raise my prices because otherwise it's just wall to wall. Like everyone wants it, like it's just where it is right now, folks. I agree. I think you want to afford yourself every opportunity to succeed and make a good impression. So this is exactly why. Strika, tell me that would not have been fixed given a forum if they put it into the forum, right? Like, if they put it into if Metacrowner, if you had put it into the forum for us to review it first, we would have corrected that English for you. Like you would have come into the DAO looking like a bomb, looking like everything's shiny. So that you don't underestimate the forum, folks. Appreciate you, Nightmare. Thank you, homie Juan Kenobi. Means a lot, really. It's been amazing. I'm actually starting to reach out. I'm trying to set up speaking events at universities to like go into their development departments and tell them like it's in all of our best interest if we could get every university in the United States, if we could get their students, their software development departments, maybe even high school development group, teams like computer science teams, get them creating proposals for the DAO, get them start creating things, like why, I feel like I could explain that to people, and we could see a really great influx of like creators in the space. Big facts. That's the right attitude, Matacroner. Much love. Homie Juan Kenobi, this is where I will always be. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, twice a week. That is my time to be here with y'all on Earth. And it is a time that I treasure greatly. And, this is what got me really excited about everything we're doing. Like, this is just the start, folks. We're going to be taking this road together. We're going to be building everything here out. And we're going to see where this takes us. Let's see if Zeus has dropped his ETH address here. There we go. All right. Drop in these prizes here so you can start enjoying them. Here you go. Congratulations, Zeus. Boom. Straka, time flies when you're having fun. We have been definitely having fun. It makes me feel good that it doesn't feel like it's been that long, because then that means you're getting sick of me. But it does feel like it hasn't been that long. I feel like we have made friends. We've made community here. I'm so grateful. All right. Other winners are getting Crow's shiny bottoms here. So Crows, appreciate you sending these prizes. Our participants today are going to earn some of these Crow's shiny bottoms here. There's not enough good pairs of pants in Decentraland, so Crows comes through with the win on this one. I'm not going to lie. And then, I know Frisky Bumblebee had to go, but later, Frisky, when you see this, hopefully, when you see this later. So I just want to show you something that I thought was really cool. I got issue number 99, folks. Look at this. On the spotlight, look at this. Can I get a 99 in chat right now? I got issue number 99. Tell me that wasn't meant to be. Tell me that wasn't meant to be. Tell me it was right. It was just right. I got it in the market. I bought it. So, but it was there, I just noticed right as I was buying it, I was like, oh. That's it. Lamiati, appreciate you for the follow. Much love. Welcome to the band. Appreciate you big time. Folks, it's been an absolute pleasure. I couldn't imagine wanting to finish it anywhere other than this. I want to show y'all this soon, but like there's so much happening across the metaverse. Fluff World, if you've never heard of Fluff World, it's a metaverse like with these bunny rabbits. Like it's kind of like a Bored Ape, but it's with the bunny rabbits, and it's kind of more of a mushrooms vibe. And like dance parties, raves, all that kind of stuff. And they minted these burrows, right? That are their homes, like they're prefab units. 500 of them being Snoop Dogg burrows. And they just released the beta for this thing. Let me see if I can... Look at this. Look at this. Let me see, can I get it to go? It's like a whole, it's like a mansion. Oh, shiznit. So it's a mobile app that's also going to be, I want to show you, like, there's like a Snoop Dogg production studio, like a whole music studio thing. Each one of these things sell for like between 30 and 50,000. Like that's where the floor has been fluctuating a bit. But like the floor right now I think is at like a little over 30,000. And like you have this whole, let me see if I can. I'm going to figure out how to connect it to my like computer so you can see it there. But like there's a whole nightclub. It'll be in VR as well. So like you'll be able to be like in your VR vibes and partying, but then you can also go in your phone and be at these events. Like it's going to be crazy. So all that to say, our experiences are going to cross between all metaverses, folks. This is just the start. By having your on-Earth badge, that is how you're going to make sure that no matter where we go, you'll always be with us on Earth, okay? So make sure you grab that before we go to the moon. For all you who already have your badges, you already know what's up. We're definitely going to get a DCL mobile client coming soon. That has been confirmed, so we should be seeing that soon. All right, y'all, I got to run. I got to go walk Toaster. But it was good being here with y'all. Much love. DCL Zeus, congratulations on getting that move today. This is the one, I think, right? Or no, it was, I think this might have been it right here. Oh, it's just such a fire pose. I'm just going to pull up here. We're going to start playing our little guitar. Always a pleasure. Graph Call, sending you my love. Frank Morrison, appreciate you. DCL Zeus, again, congratulations. It's Ismail, appreciate the follow. Ismail, it's good to see you. Appreciate the extra follow on that. Y'all, I'll see you on Thursday. Thursday, we're going to focus on going through some of these DAO proposals. We're going to check out any events, anything that's going on. Most importantly, we're going to work on together on this Trello board setup. We're going to list all that stuff. I'm probably going to have like a draft version we can go through, make edits, and get ourselves aligned for what we're going to be doing next. Update to the Decentraland Report HQ. Monthly wearable drops highlighting important people each month making history in the metaverse. Automating reward tokens through Expand. So for the report tokens, I have a meeting with Expand this weekend with their CTO. So, people, all cylinders are moving. This Thursday, we're gonna get some work done together, and we'll keep this moving forward, folks. I will see you tomorrow. Fractillian's going live, and don't forget, Thursday is your opportunity. Applications are gonna open up if you want to be a Decentraland reporter as well and earn, we earn pretty well. We get them tokens on lock. All right, y'all.